on you.
I'd like to call this meeting of KWWA Wastewater Authority to order at 5:31. We will start with roll call, please.
President Gabehart.
Here.
Secretary Duvall. Here. Treasurer Parker is absent. Director Wager.
Here.
Director Brown. Here. You have a quorum.
And we will do the pledge of allegiance. Pledge of
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, first item, approval of the agenda. Do I have a motion to approve the agenda?
We approve the agenda.
I'll second.
Motion been made second to approve the agenda. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item, approval of the minutes from the last meeting. Have a motion?
I'll make a motion to the middle for the last meeting.
Second.
Second.
Motion is made second to approve minutes of the last meeting. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Next item on the agenda, public comment. We ask that you limit your comment to 3 minutes. When recognized, please stand, state your name and address the board in a professional manner. Anybody on Zoom like to address the board? Hearing none, we'll move on. Financial reports, expenditures for year-to-date 2025.
You have nothing extraordinary, this month. Did a bill for my colleague, we're finding some of these meters when we're having to replace them are buried really far underneath the ground. So in order to access them, we're having to have Iconic come in and dig them up. So the last one's cost us $3,300.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
There.
So. Let's see,
But they'll be accessible going forward, I assume.
yes, yes. That's all I've got on there.
Excellent. Questions from him?
Nope.
Hearing none, we will move on to staff report. Paul Grant, are you with us? Saw you a minute there.
Yes, I am.
Hi, Paul.
So, sewer plant is going good. We have one minor, have an air actuator valve that was acting up and had Browns Hill look at it. And they said that the actual valve itself is bad and needs to be replaced. So we're going to look at purchasing the valve and seeing if we can install it ourselves to save the town a little bit of money. On the water side, we have the, there was a water service line leak on State Highway 86. That meter needs to be dug up by a, it's right in the middle of the concrete driveway. So it'll be need to be dug up so that we can replace the meter setter. So for now, I was able to make a temporary fix on it until we can schedule that. We're probably going to have to shut it off like early in the morning or late at night so it doesn't affect the businesses. Because it's possible we may have to shut off the town to do it.
Where's it at?
Oh, let me see. I got a picture of it, I think. It's right next to the museum on Highway 86.
West side of it?
The north side of the road. Is that right?
Okay, north.
West
Right
side
in
of
front of
the
the museum.
West
Yeah,
side.
west side of the museum. Yeah,
Okay,
That little house there on the corner there.
yeah.
correct.
Or, yeah,
Right next to it.
yeah.
So it is the whole town that's gonna shut off?
I think so because we have an issue with a couple of those valves not completely shutting off. So the last few times we've had to shut off the entire town. Well, at least the everything on 86 and on the north side of 86, the south side will still be on.
What would it take to fix those valves? So we don't have that problem?
I think they have to be dug up and replaced. I have a machine that I'm looking at that hopefully we'll be able to go down there and loosen them up so they can turn. but I need to have a rep come out with it and show me how to do it, see if we can actually make that work.
And that would be to shut them off?
Yeah, that would be, because there's one that's to the east of that house that we need to shut off, just to the east of the fire hydrant that doesn't budge at all. So that machine would help, supposed to help these, so it'll actually open and close. But
That's
otherwise,
just
we're shutting
time,
it off. Say that again?
that's just the valves are old and time, they've been sitting open too long.
Correct.
Yeah. Excellent. Any questions for Paul that I got? You're good, Paul?
All right, good. Thank you.
Yep, thank you. All right, staff reports, Kim Boyd.
Hold on a second. Paul, didn't you have something at the sewer plant we discussed that you were gonna give an update on?
Yeah, that was the valve I just talked about when I first started.
I thought it was something else. I'm sorry.
Nope, that was it.
I'm tired.
Can I ask one question real quick? Paul, if when we turn the water off for the whole town, how long is that gonna be off?
Um,
What are we talking about?
So-
Time?
so we'd have them dig it up first, and then hopefully they'd only be off for like 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe it was hours.
Do the hard work first before you.
Right.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's see, I submitted a final report to DOLA returning that $1 million grant. In September. The deadline was up on it as of the 24th. So there was no way to move forward with it without securing a loan, which. We all agreed can't take out right now and double the rates in town, so. That was returned, we do have the capability of going back and obtaining it again. Should, we decide we need that, so that happened, let's see, I don't have my notes with me, sorry about that, guys, it's been a long day. I think that's the extent of it right now, you guys have been. Really easy to deal with this last month, so.
Just this month?
Just this month.
And the budget. Did you want to talk about the 2026?
Do we not have a line item on here for the budget, or did you just put it under that?
It was just under
I
you.
thought you put it under new business, cause
Oh.
it should have been in there as a public hearing.
Oh. Wow. My bad.
We need to allow comment to it. Do you wanna go over the budget right now, or do you wanna wait till new business?
Either way is fine.
Okay. So, Teresa and I sit down a few times and, discuss this in its proposed format. She did ask, in retrospect, after reviewing it last night, that you all consider adding a $50,000 contingency, to next year. We did we have some restricted funds down there. That I left the zero contingency on because we have a restricted funds account. So that's just being held in case of emergency. If you want to increase that, wipe it out, put it up under contingency, however you want to handle that. That's something to consider. Let's see. I kind of budgeted flat for you guys, just to stay with, where we were this year, since we don't really know what's gonna happen next year. Anything proposed right now is, roughly a 3% increase over last year, just to account for inflation,
How much?
3%. But that's it.
Did we put enough in the repair and maintenance file? Repair.
Well, but we increased it by $25,000
Yeah,
because we keep going over.
yeah.
So we budgeted 50,000 last year. We went over significantly in sewer. We're probably not done in sewer. And then
Because
this
we've already-
repair Paul's talking to you about, is gonna be. It's gonna bring your water repairs up higher. We're slightly over right now.
I'd rather see that 50,000 put in water and sewer split in there instead of in the contingency, just split into water and sewer maintenance. And put them at 100 each instead of.
Yeah, cause I don't see a reason to
Yeah.
hold a contingency on your budget.
Yeah, yeah, that's, I mean, we know if it's gonna happen, that's probably,
That's what it's gonna
It's gotta end up.
Yeah.
I mean, look at what we spent in 2024. You know, 93,000 on the sewer.
Yeah.
Those are our big issues.
So I was still went ahead and put specific use supplies at 40,000. Paul needs to get UV bulbs for the sewer plant. We skipped that this year. He has his annual, budget for, chemicals over there at the, pump house, the chlorine. And, I put some money in there for meters, just in case, at Teresa's request. We do know that the meters would be a identified project under the energy department's program. But until they actually show that in the form of a proposed project and what that cost looks like, we went ahead and put it in there.
Do we need to, what was it, scope the other half of is it the sewer lines? Or whatever? That we
Yes.
skipped this year? Yeah,
Yeah, we don't have to
Yeah.
do it every year if the budget is lean, because you're a small system, we could get away with waiting until next year to do it.
Yeah, cause we split them up in segments around town, don't we?
Correct.
Paul has increased his rate, for next year to do away with the, free hourly, the free first hour. And then, Paul? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Correct, am I correct? And it's going up to $4,800 a month?
so how much?
You increased it by a couple hundred.
Right.
4,800?
No, it's 4,000. It's at 3,850 right now. It would go up to 4,000.
Okay, we'll go up to 4,000, doing away
Where's
with the
that at on
first,
the budget?
for the first hour. To what, Jill?
Where's that at on the budget expenditures? What's that?
He's ORC,
70-50.
7050 at the bottom of the first page.
Raise the price.
I can see, actually, we might be able to save some costs in our professional legal, since, beginning of the year, we've been pretty, we haven't spent a lot on,
Litigation free?
yeah,
Yeah.
There you go.
yeah. So
We
I
saved
could
a
see
lot.
that number going down
We
too.
saved a lot from 2024 to 2000.
Considerably from 2024. Just you guys, since we're on that item, I don't wanna skip around, but because we're on that particular item and give you an update fact that we have that one account over the mobile home park that has been in arrears. I think you guys we've talked about it, the person who's had their water shut off, in fact, all utilities shut off for a year now. And they are evicting them. And then they will take possession of that mobile home. We did have Paul's office put a lien on that. Which they did at the end of last month, recently found out due to the county's rules and the state's rules that they put that lien against the mobile home park in its entirety and the individual. And the mobile home park only owns the ground that the mobile homes are on, not the mobile homes. So today they dropped the lien against the mobile home park and put it strictly on the home. So when the mobile home park takes possession of it and they sell it, we'll get our portion out of the sale of that, which is what I've been told is gonna happen.
May I add on to that?
Okay,
The eviction is in court has been filed as of today,
okay.
and I don't know that they're gonna be able to sell that.
I've been told though that the owner of the mobile home park will make it good.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, yeah. They,
So,
that was discussed with me, that the water bill would be caught up.
And that's because she is their renter, is my understanding, is that correct?
I think so.
So that makes them.
So they own the prop, they own the
Yeah,
mobile
they're
home.
loud.
Yeah, they're liable because they are the.
Yeah.
The landlord.
How big is that water bill?
$2,600. We don't just shut it off.
The
Because,
minimum still
yeah, they
applies.
get the minimum monthly.
Okay.
Any
Profits.
further questions that anyone has? It looks pretty reasonable, I mean, not anything like.
Yours is pretty straightforward.
Yeah,
You had an increased cost under computer supplies and software this year when we picked up a Civic Plus. And the $3,000 next year is to cover the annual portion. Yeah.
any other questions on the budget?
You recommend we move money from the legal?
I mean, we can leave it there, can just transfer.
Transfer.
Yeah, but if we need to do
Mhm.
amend the budget before. Yeah, we need to transfer it somewhere else.
Just what we
Maybe,
need.
right, next year, but. We leave it there, it doesn't hurt anything.
Yeah.
But I think. I
I
mean,
think
what do
we
you,
need to add to the water repair and maintenance, which
Yeah.
we're right now. Those should be 100,000.
Yeah.
Our system's not getting any better.
No.
no. Thank you, Kim.
Yes.
Yes.
So change 75 to 100,000.
Mhm.
Um. Sasha, next month's agenda needs to reflect a public hearing.
Do we have to post that too?
I already did.
Yeah.
It's already been put in Rancho News. When I sent it over for this one, I sent it over for November as well.
When's it due to the state?
December.
Okay.
So I'll make sure it's on there.
Public hearing for November.
Yeah.
Mhm. I put a note.
Okay. Excellent. Anything else, Kim?
No, sir.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Sasha, you're up.
Okay, so, not anything crazy besides the little leak we had, which, like Paul said, he went over and put a temporary fix on it, so. So he was out there for a little while doing that, but, he got it temporarily stopped. We've held steady, at the 0.25 percentage loss, so, nothing too crazy there. I sent 10 warning letters this month, no shut-offs. So, no, I was pretty excited. I was like, wow, all right. And my 4 shut-offs last month all paid, minus the one for the lien, so, that's a positive bonus, I like that. We were contacted by, McGuire, who's gonna do the tank. So, they contacted us about, paint color, so. They're starting to gear up, and get ready for that, so we'll work with Paul to figure out when we're gonna shut that down and. All that. So we're getting closer to that, which will be good. And Paul replaced. Like 15 more meters, I think, so we've updated that, so now we're up to 277 meters. That are now digital, so.
Getting there.
We're getting there, yeah, so, yeah, we got those finished, updated today, he and I sat and double checked all of our stuff, so. He's ready to read them tomorrow, so, so yeah, things are kinda. A little steady right now.
Now your tower is gonna be, your water tank, storage water tank is gonna be a neutral white.
Yes,
You go with any crazy. Cool bush yellow.
I was kinda sad we didn't pick the neon green, but
That's why Sasha wasn't allowed to pick color.
that's why she's like, me and no. I was like, there's this cool orange that would kind of, go with our feather, no. Chose a white in case we ever wanna,
I
so,
still have to talk to those people that live around it, so.
so,
I just thought of something. When you're, we did run into a problem with your trash the last week.
oh,
Paul did inform me that, the
Yeah.
trash in the dumpster out at the sewer plant hasn't been picked up for at least a year. So
Where?
sewer plant, there's a dumpster at the sewer plant, so when Paul's out there doing lab tests or adding chemicals, which usually only involves him putting one container in there a month, it's overflowing. That's how it came to our attention. Paul sent me a picture of it. So I'm like, what's going on there? Did they not pick up last week? He's like, more like a year. I'm like, what?
Oh,
Who's the trash?
So it's
Vendor.
HBS. So we've been in discussions with them. And I just flat out told them, hey, what has happened is when we picked up HBS, despite the fact that I asked them to reflect the correct address for the sewer plant on your invoices, because the very first one I got when they switched to them was for the entire fairgrounds after fair. So that's when the problem came to light. And I said, no, they are 95, we're 97. So I need you to change those addresses and make them very distinct, separate addresses. Okay, we're sorry about that. And then we've gone about our business since then. And they've not been back out there to pick up trash. When they pick up the trash at the fairgrounds, they're considering us good. So what are you talking about? We've been picking up every week. And I'm like, I didn't ask you every week, but I didn't need to be picked up every week. We ask for ours once a month. So, I've told them I want a full refund or at least a full year credit toward that bill. So whatever you've paid to date should be credited back, and you may not need to budget that for next year.
They're just finding pennies everywhere.
Yeah, right.
little divots.
I like that.
So that's all I have.
Excellent. Perfect. Any questions?
What's going on with the well and fire stations?
It's, in a holding pattern right now because it's gone to, Right Water to get us a cost estimate of what it would cost to bring that back up again. We've not gotten that yet. I also have not gotten a draft from them on the water plan yet.
So the county's not buying water from us?
Nope. Nope. I also have not gotten a response from the county on the draft revised IGA. So they have to revise the IGA. They've had that since the last week of August or after that meeting in August. Brightwater has not, provided us a draft yet of the revised water plan. And they have not given us a cost estimate of the well at the firehouse. Those two are constant battles for me right now. Brightwater has received their check for what they were looking for. That was owed to them,
So
so,
we have to have it by the plant yet.
no,
And did they give you a time frame?
not yet done that either.
No.
So I've sent another email off, if they've got something from the town too, I haven't got a response back from, so.
That's what the county, is the new attorney drawing up the IGA?
The new attorney has some, very sad personal circumstances he's dealing with right now,
Okay.
so. That's why we haven't got anything back from them.
Well, since there's nothing else,
Yeah,
we're looking for that last motion.
Yeah.
Have a motion to adjourn.
I so moved.
Second,
I'll second it.
motion's been made and seconded to adjourn at 5:55. All those in favor, aye?
I.
Any opposed? Motion carried. We are adjourned.